and i.e. then slaves in that context were allowed.
So what you're saying is, if I go to war with someone and beat the shit out of them, I can make them my slave? This is great! I'm going to war! Like Holyfield Tyson 4, baby!
What?
Do you hump God?
I don't hump God, but I believe in God.
Oh, why?
Because I believe that... So actually, I'll break it down for you. You masked individual.
Oh, thank you.
I believe in necessary and contingent beings. So, for example, hold up. What did I just say? Hold up.
I don't know, you used big words.
Yes, I did. Everything that comes into existence is contingent. Like a domino. Think of a domino.
Oh, hell yeah, I used to play dominoes on the Ave and shit, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So, one domino falling after another. Now, what created that series of dominoes in the first place?
Well, after I bet, I set them up.
Okay, so you set them up. So, there must have been a necessary being to set those dominoes up in place.
Why?
Because without that necessary being, if there were only dominoes, we would need an infinite number of dominoes. It would be something called infinite regression. Because what created the domino, that created that domino, that created that domino, that created that domino? You'd have to come to a singular point.
But the factory made the dominoes.
Okay, so we define that factory as God.
But
as the omnipresent, always existing, eternal, all-powerful, all-knowledgeable. That is who set the first domino in effect. For all the other dominoes to fall.
I get it. It's like the chicken or the egg theory, right? Like, you know, which came first, chicken or the egg? It was God that created everything? Did I get it?
Oh my God. Exactly, there you go.
Oh yeah, I fucking know religion now. Yeah. But wait, how do you know that God did it?
We know that a creator must have existed in order for anything to have been created. So for the first domino to fall, you need something that has a will to create, that has power to create, knowledge to create. So for the first domino to fall, and subsequently every other domino in existence.
All right, I like that theory, but why is there no proof of God's existence?
What you're doing is you're trying to apply physical proof to a metaphysical reality. You cannot prove metaphysical realities with science. You can't even prove you're conscious with science. Do you have a great grandmother?
I'll assume so. I didn't do my DNA test or anything.
Sure, but do you have evidence that you have a great grandmother? Well, you specifically.
Me, no, but I'm sure if I go on, what is that, like 18andme.com, I could find out.
Sure, but actually not quite, because you would need their remains to prove DNA matches, etc. What my point is this. We assume that we have a great grandmother because we are here. Why do we not assume the same of a creator?
Because it sounds like a pain in the ass. I gotta do all this fucking work. Who cares? I don't care. Where was it?
There it is.
There's
just
what?
Just admit it. Just admit it.
Admit what?
See, God says, did you create yourself? Did you come from nothing, or did you create yourself?
How do you know God said that? Because it was written in some stupid book that a bunch of fucking drunk guys made?
So how do I know that God said... Okay, well, I'm not Christian, number one. So you might come at me even harder now. I'm actually Muslim.
Who cares? That's my other point. But wait, real quick. That's my other point. Like, there's 50 million religions.
Sure. So we believe that the same message was sent to the first individual and was sent to all societies. Hence why all societies believe in some sort of creator.
Okay. It's all belief. You just have to believe. Because that's the thing. Like, there's no I like logic and proof and all that shit. But, like, it just seems like, who gives a shit? Like, who cares? It seems like a waste of time.
So I have a question for you. Then. let's say you created the first phone or this device right here. If you created it, would you know? Would you have all-encompassing knowledge about your creation?
What the fuck would I care? I'm a billionaire. I don't give a fuck. I'm buying Ferraris and fucking whores. Who cares?
Well, that may be true. In order for you to be a billionaire, in order for you to be, say, all-powerful in that instance, you would share how to use that phone with other individuals who are buying your product. So say you would have an instruction manual. Is that correct? Don't put your phone in the microwave.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because we have to...
Don't put your phone in the wall.
Yeah, we got to account for all the fucking morons out there that do that kind of shit.
There you go. Why would God not provide us with an instruction manual, which is religion, with objective morality?
Okay, but didn't he, also in that book, isn't it, like, fucking, you can stone your bitch to death if she cheats on you and shit? Why people forget about that one? Like, hey, let's keep doing that if it's so fucking, God's word is so great. I'll stone a bitch, I don't care. Like, anything like that. Like, all
I
this
understand
shit,
what you're saying.
all that shit that was okay back in the day, that's not okay now. Like, well, God said it. We must follow God's word, right?
Yes. So, with regards to stoning, at least Islamically. So this is the thing. All of God's laws are there to protect society, not the individual. Imagine, I'm not sure if you're married, but let's just assume that you are.
I saw you shake your head. You're like, oh God, that's sad. I don't blame you.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but let's just assume that you were for a second. Now imagine what would happen to society if at the fundamental level families were deteriorating and broken because your wife went out, cheated on you with other men, and every married couple was doing the same. What would happen to the foundation of society, which is the next generation of individuals?
I don't know. What would happen?
Broken family.
We already have
more
that.
likely to commit violence.
We already
More
have
likely to drink. More likely to take drugs. Exactly. We have that now because we have forgotten God. That's why we have it now. That's why we have broken societies. So it's to maintain the fabric of society, to keep your kids upright, to give them a good sense of morality and of life.
Shit, that sounds good. I don't think... Who's debating that one? What kind of fucking scumbag would debate that? Like, oh no, that's bad.
There you go.
We live in a fucking crazy world.
Now imagine a creator, someone who loved us so much that they would want the benefit of all mankind. They would want us to be the most successful versions of ourselves. Believe in God, my friend. Trust me. Believe in God, man.
Hey, you're making complete sense. I mean, that nothing sounds bad of what you're saying. I mean, shit. All I gotta do is believe in God and that magic will happen in the world?
Well, if you uphold God's law, if again you read His instruction manual and uphold and stick to His principles, then yes, society will better itself.
That maybe, I don't know, but I know he says shit about slaves. Can I own a slave too?
No. So you'd have to. So back in the day, when there were no prison systems, when food and water was not sufficient for entire populations, if you went to war with somebody, you're not going to let them go. So what do? You have to keep them. So war prisoners were allowed, and i.e. then slaves in that context were allowed.
So what you're saying is, if I go to war with someone and beat the shit out of them, I can make them my slave? This is great! I'm going to war! Like Holyfield Tyson 4, baby! Oh yeah! You're the best! I'm gonna turn Muslim now. Alright, I gotta go.
You should.
I'm gonna look into turning Muslim. Thanks a lot, buddy.
No, but actually look into it.
I will.
Of course, anytime. Take care.
Hey, assalamu alaikum.
Well, I go sit down.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, that was definitely interesting. I like him. He made a lot of good points, but we all know religion is bullshit and a waste of time, so fuck religion and fuck all that shit. I'm Audi 5000, peeps. I'll check you later, Cowboy Nation. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, goddamn.